Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another candle review. Today we are going to be tackling the scent Fiji from Kringle. This was a candle that I picked up way back in either end of November or sometime in December during one of the 50% off sales that Kringle was offering during that time. And I almost didn't pick this up because one, just the scent description alone made me think there's no way that I'm even gonna wanna light this anytime before the summer. So maybe I should just hold off on ordering it. But then the good deal kind of got the better of me and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna grab it now. Another thing that stopped me is that when I was reading through the the details on the website, I'll put a link to this candle in the description box down below, as well as a discount code for Kringle candle. It'll save you 15% off of this or anything else that you want to buy on the website, so I'll put that information down there. But one of the things that kind of scared me off buying this was that in the description currently for this 2-wick candle here, it says that the wax is a bright white 100% food grade, clean burning, non-toxic paraffin wax. And that immediately made me go, ooh, no, I should pass on this. And here's why. When I first tried out Kringle years ago, many of you have probably already heard this story, but I had really bad luck with Kringle. And this was back when they were using their paraffin formula in these jars right here. Just did not have good luck with the burn. They were very sooty for me. And they also weren't super crazy strong. Like the strength in the throw just wasn't what I was hoping for. So after that initial order with them, I had kind of sworn them off for a few years. And when I saw that this was apparently the paraffin formula, I was like, I'm gonna hold off, because I thought maybe they just had some of these left over. But I don't think this is the paraffin formula. I don't know if they just have not upgraded the description, but look at this wax, you guys. This is the soy wax. It's 100% the soy wax. It doesn't look like paraffin, it doesn't feel like paraffin, and it doesn't burn like the Kringle paraffin wax. I don't have anything against the paraffin wax. Just overall, well, I do, in that I just don't personally prefer it, but I don't think that other people should not use paraffin. Use whatever wax you want, but just my personal preference is this soy formula from Kringle. So I think they maybe need to upgrade the description to identify this now as the soy wax. I might get in contact with someone over at Kringle and let them know about that, because it definitely scared me off from initially buying this, even though it was like 50% off, and it would have still been a good deal anyway, even if I would have just had to like melt it in a candle crock or something. I just really did not like that white paraffin wax from them back in the day, so I don't think this is paraffin. The texture of it and the way that it looks after each burn and the quality of the burn just leads me to believe that this is the soy that I have come to love from Kringle at this point. So this is the 22-ounce jar. This is, I'm going back to this, sorry, let me turn the label on this is gorgeous, isn't it? I am not a summer person. I am not a warm weather person. Let's just put it that way. I don't like the sun. I don't like doing things in the water. I don't even know how to swim. I'm not into tropical locations really. If I were to go on a dream vacation, it would probably be to some place like Aspen in the winter, or Banff, Canada in the winter. Like, I love snow, right? Like, I love just dreary, drizzly, rainy days, and I love snow days. The sun, not my thing. But this label, I'm not gonna lie, almost, not quite, makes me want to convert to being a summer lover, but yeah, no, I'm not there. I don't think I'm ever gonna be one of those snowbird types. You're not gonna catch me moving down to Florida or Arizona when I get into my retirement years. I'll probably just stay in Oregon where it can rain on me half of the year. So this is available in a few different formats, and I just want to mention that because if you do love the paraffin formula, this Fiji scent is available in the Country Candle line as well. So you can get it in the large jar and the medium jar in the Country Candle. Now that is definitely going to be paraffin wax. This is available in the daylights as well. It's available in the 2-wick soy formula here. It looks like they have wax melts, and it looks like they also have Fiji in the soy blend. Although right now when I'm looking at this, the soy blend appears to be sold out. So that's the 3-wick format. So if you happen to really love the Country Candle formula, you can get this in that if you, unlike me, don't really care for this soy formula. So all that being said, let's take a little dive through the scent description here and then talk about the fragrance notes. Let's talk about the strength and the throw, how I feel about this candle, all that jazz. Okay, so Fiji. Indulge in this floral fruity medley as water, orchid, green coconut, kiwi blossom, and Tahitian vanilla are touched with accents of pineapple, frangipani, and amber. Your top notes are kiwi blossom, mandarin, and musette. Your mid notes are frangipani, green coconut, orchid, and pear. And your base notes are amber, musk, pineapple nectar, and vanilla. So I'm just gonna grab the lid here for a second. I just wanna really stick my nose in this, and I don't wanna stick my nose in the camera frame here, so I'm going off of the lid. Okay. This is such an interesting scent, you guys. It has these beautiful sort of green tropical notes to it. There's definitely a greenness to this, but it's definitely also a tropical floral and a fruity floral at that. This is a tropical scent done incredibly well, in my opinion. I don't love florals just on their own. Because I am a florist and I have spent years of my life with flowers just penetrating my nose holes most of the year when I'm working, I don't equate flowers with beauty anymore. I just equate flowers with work, and a lot of work at that. So if you've ever thought about becoming a florist, allow me to tell you that while it's definitely a job where you can use a lot of creativity, it's also incredibly stressful. It is, you are usually on a time crunch. You better make sure your flowers don't die. You better know how to prepare flowers, and you better know how to design them in the way that the client wants them, because if you don't, you're gonna hear about it. And brides, some of them can be the nicest people on earth and some of them cannot. So if you've always dreamed about being a florist, may I suggest really interviewing a lot of other florists and getting all the ins and outs before you dive into that, because yeah. But really, truly, that is the reason why I don't love florals the way that most people love florals. Like, I equate them with work and being exhausted. I don't find flower scents to be particularly relaxing to my nose, or I don't really find them beautiful anymore. And I kind of hate that, that my business actually kind of put me in that camp. I'm hoping that now that I'm not doing weddings, and I'm specifically not doing weddings anymore, I'm hoping that now that I've gotten away from weddings that I can learn to enjoy florals again. And I kind of feel like I am, because this really is an enjoyable scent to me. And it might be because it also has the fruity notes in there, which is typically what I kind of tend to prefer. But it's just really well done with the addition of like those kind of green, leafy, like tropical green notes as well. It's really unique, you guys. So your top notes here are the kiwi blossom, the mandarin, and the musette. I definitely pick up that kiwi blossom. It's a very sweet floral note. I smell that mandarin. You get a little bit of that citrus in there. I don't really get the musette per se. The mid notes are frangipani, green coconut, orchid, and pear. Definitely smell that orchid. Definitely smell that frangipani. And I do get a coconut note, but again, it's like, it's not a sweet coconut. Like, this isn't a particularly sweet candle per se. There's some sweeter florals in here, but this is not like a gourmand scent at all. So don't think that this leans foodie in any kind of way, really. Even with the base notes of that pineapple nectar, you smell that pineapple, but it doesn't make it smell like a foodie or fruity candle at all. You smell the fruitiness, but it mingles with all those other notes. I definitely pick up some amber in here, and that sort of gives this like a nice, warm, almost sensual type of base. There is a muskiness to it for sure, and I do think there is a touch of vanilla, which sort of takes some of those green notes and tones them down just a little bit. This is just really beautiful. It's kind of hard for me to compare it to anything else because I have never smelled a fragrance quite like this. I know that with Homeworks, Harry Slatkin likes to put a lot of fruity scents in with his florals. And with his fruity scents, he also likes to add just a touch of floral into a lot of those. And I do like that he does that because it does make the florals a lot more palatable to me. And it makes the fruity scents, which I already love, just a little bit different and unique from just a straight up like blueberry. You know, like if you add a little bit of like cassis or like a slight floral note or something in with that blueberry, it really transforms it and makes it unique and different. And I do like that. I am definitely expanding my fragrance taste horizons a little bit more the older that I get. And this particular scent really kind of speaks to me. I think that for this summer, I see myself probably picking up at least a couple of these Fiji candles to be able to have during the warm weather months. I do definitely burn my candles during the summer months. I know a lot of people kind of move to melting and they get away from burning candles because of the heat. But I mean, I just turn on the air conditioner in the house and I proceed to burn my candles and pretend that it's cold, even though it's like 100 degrees out. I live in Oregon, you guys, but it gets hot here. Most people think of Oregon just as like a rainy, dreary mess. It's not. It can be during the fall and the winter. You deal with a lot of rain, but for example, for the entire last week, it was just blue skies and sunny. Like, it was beautiful. You know, and then it turned pretty quickly to rain, but it's not the rainy mess that a lot of people make it out to be. Oregon is quite beautiful, and if you've never been here to visit, I definitely encourage you to come check it out. This is a beautiful state, so much greenery. Not that I'm on the tourism board or anything, but I don't know. I love for people to come and experience this place. I grew up in Washington. I just came down here to go to college and I never left. Like, I never went back to Washington because I was like, this is my place. It's so gorgeous here, you guys. So anyway, Fiji for me, definitely a great scent. The strength is great. This is a solid 7 in terms of strength. And it's about, I would say like a 6, 6.5 in terms of throw. It tends to linger a little bit more in the area where I am burning it. However, I can get the throw and the strength to amplify ever so slightly if I put this into a hurricane, or if I put a, like one of those glass candle chimneys around this. I can definitely intensify it just a little bit, but for the most part, this is a great performer on its own. I see myself purchasing more for sure. I would highly recommend checking this scent out. It is so nice, and if you love tropical florals, I think you're really gonna like this. If you're just kind of looking to like test the waters with it, you should definitely check out the daylight in this, and you should even check out the wax melts. The wax melts are a pretty good deal. They're $4.50. You can use that 15% off code that I'll put in the description box down below on any of the stuff on the website. But yeah, you can definitely put it towards the daylights and the wax melts as well. So there we go, you guys. 2 thumbs up for me. It will be a repurchase, but probably closer to summertime, just because I don't want to store a bunch of candles anymore. I'm trying to kind of clean house here and burn through what I can, and then only purchase for review purposes. And then once I finish a candle, I can decide, yes, I need like 1 or 2 more, but I'm no longer buying like 6 or 7 at a time. This was a big decision for me. It's a tough one, but I'm sure this scent will stick around. I feel like it will, especially for this coming summer. So I think I'm fine. And if you want to save this for the summertime as well, I think you're going to be good. You should be able to pick it up in the summer as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new. And check out that description box for a link to Kringle Candle, as well as a discount code that you can use to shop if you're interested. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.